grisaia mi tocca e fra gli insetti e le zanzare. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 e fra gli insetti e le zanzare un dur lavoro mi tocca, il capompiedi col suo bastone. Oh bella ciao.
Hello! This is a beautiful song from sing by my friend Francesco Buffarini that I don't even know if I have him on Facebook, but it doesn't matter. So he's singing Bella Ciao, and I think you all know it because of the famous TV show, the Spanish TV show that is on Netflix recently. And but it's a song that is very important for the culture in Italy because especially today, that is the 25th of April, because today is the day of the liberation from the fascism that happened in 1945 after the Second World War. So I just wanted to spend like a minute to end a tribute for all my friends in Italy and all the Italians in the world for the importance of this day. So, by the way, we are here to cook Ragù alla Bolognese, which is the red sauce that is the important red sauce to base as a base for lasagna, beside pasta. I'm sorry, these things. And I'm wearing red because red was the color of the resistance that that liberated Italy from the fascism. So I'm not putting the zebra apron today. I'm wearing work with it. Okay, so Ragù alla Bolognese is the meaty sauce based with the onion, garlic, no garlic, celery and carrots, and two types of meat, beef and pork. And the basic ingredients, they're basically everywhere in each dish everywhere in the world, like salt and pepper. In Italy there is olive oil, etc. I also opened this fantastic wine because today is it's an important day. That is a wine from my region in Veneto, which is very good, which will be used for cooking a little bit, but also for drinking. Okay, so I already started with chopping things because otherwise it would be very long, but I will show you how to chop the rest. So I chopped the... Yes, thank you. Mario! Let's say hi to Mario.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Let's say hi to Mario. Yes. Yes, go back there. So I'm going to chop, I'm going to show you again how to chop. Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
How to chop the onions. Well, I didn't start well. Okay. Doesn't really matter. This is like a...
I think we have a better knife.
Yes, today is not very sharp. I need to resharpen the knife. In any case, we chop the onions, whatever you want, and like just chop them. No, I don't like that knife. And thank you, Mario. So I'm going to chop the onion today. Whatever, chop it. If you have like a food processor that chops stuff, it's okay too. Like you don't need it to do everything with your hands because it's a lot of things. There are 2 onions, quite large, chopped quite thin, like not really. They're quite thin. See. And 2 or 3 carrots depending from the size. So I actually chopped already 2 carrots there on the plate, and they have to be more or less half half of the quantity of the onion, or just a little bit less of half. At least that is, well, a little bit more than half of the onions. And yeah. And I'm going to show you how to chop the carrots thin with the knife. But if you have a food processor, feel free to use it, even if it makes a difference to chop the things by hands and with the food processor. It makes a lot of difference to me. Because
La futura Benedetta americana.
what?
No sé, Marco Carena. Carella.
Cannella. Ciao! Okay, so to safely chop the carrots, I usually cut like one of the at the bottom, so I can, like, it's firm and it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so we do like long slice like this, more or less this thing. Okay, and even if it's a little bit too, it's not that thin, it's fine. And we then chop them vertically to make like little sticks, and we chop them horizontally after to make squares. Voila. So the ragù alla Bolognese, it's called alla Bolognese because it's from Bologna, that is in Emilia Romagna. And it's a very rich sauce. So it's usually like that you don't really mix that much with it, and you can do many other things beside the lasagna. And that I will show you later, like maybe not, but you can just easily eat it with pasta, with any type of pasta. A lot of people in US and everywhere actually in the world, they eat spaghetti alla Bolognese, and it's something that we don't. But it's okay if you wanted to. It's fine. It's not like I will not get offended. But it's something that in Italy they like. That is like the only type of pasta that is actually not used with Bolognese more than.
And if it's been a long day, you can also eat it with a spoon. It's okay.
Yeah, or with bread. Like a very nice crunchy piece of bread. Yes.
Your friend Tommaso is saying, my Italian is not great. Grazie Betta. Sapevo il metodo della cipolla, ma non quello della carota.
Ah. But Tommaso who?
Tommaso Leopardi.
Ah, okay. No, because my brother is called Tommaso, so I was wondering. I was like, no.
Your brother should know all this.
Yeah, my brother should know this. I would be very disappointed. Okay, good.
So
That's
what are you doing there?
Oh yeah. So the celery that I already cut it a little bit. I like to clean it because you see all these shitty filaments. These filaments here. Fibers or whatever, they get stuck on your teeth, so you don't want them. So I usually clean it with a knife like this, what I showed, or with a potato peeler. It's fine, but it does help a lot to get rid of those things. And we chop them in the same way as the onion. This is much as the carrots. This is much easier. Okay, and that's it. And we clean also this part. So I chop the onions before, etc., just to save some time for the live show, because otherwise it would be too long and too boring. But you take your time, it's fine, it's like nothing, nobody is running against you, or is yeah. So there is no, like, take your time, because actually time is a key factor in this recipe, and that's why we make a lot of it, because you don't want to like spend hours and hours and have just like a couple of portions, right? You want more, so it's well, like time well spent, let's say. So that's why, so since it takes so much time, you usually make like a lot. So it means a lot. It means like for 8-9 people, and the quantity that I showed you is enough for at least 2 lasagnas for 8 people, or like 6-8 people, and pasta for 3.
So we have a couple new people who are jumping in and out. Do you want to go over the 3 ingredients that you've started with?
Okay, yes. So this is those are the 3 ingredients for the base of soffritto in Italy. I'm sweating. It's warm today, but this is the only red thing that I have. So these are the 3 ingredients, the basic ingredients for the as the vegetables. There are 2 onions, 3 carrots, medium size, and a big stalk of celery, or like too small. Okay. Now we put them all together.
Un secondo.
It's fine, it's not a big deal. We put them all together inside a pan, and you see like how big, like how full is this pan? Well, this needs to become half of it. Like, it needs to consume for a long time. Okay, so it needs to be cooked for maybe 20 minutes, something like that. I will probably cook it a bit less, just to, well, I will put it high. So, but since you have more time than me, because it's not live for you, this needs to cook like 20 minutes at least. Okay. So I'm probably not going to cook it for 20 minutes. I will try to cook it for 10 with a high and on high, and see what I can do with this, and hopefully will turn okay in any case. But yeah, you want this quantity to reduce on half of the You don't put salt now, because you put it later when you will put the tomato. And when you will put the tomatoes, you can choose, since here in US you have a lot of people have the slow cooker. I'm not gonna use it because I actually do, like, I tried both of them. I tried it with the slow cooker and in the normal traditional way. And the traditional way gives you much more flavor, because the tomato like boil for a long time, and it reduce the its volume, getting more concentrated, like it's like tomato paste.
Then more dense, right?
More dense, yes, because you want to obtain the consistency that I showed you on the post of the other day. So let's prepare the meat. So we have here, thank you Mario, we have here, I'll move this, we don't need this anymore. Okay. So we have here, what is that be? 2 pounds of beef.
1 kilogram, 2 pounds.
Yeah,
more or less.
Okay, 2 pounds of beef, and more or less even if it's less, it's fine. More or less 1 pound of sausage, or like it's a little bit less than 1 pound, but it's fine. If you have, this is the sausage that is already like broken, but if you have actually the sausages like with the shape, I don't cut them, empty them. So like you just take the sausage and you just empty the sausage. I don't have them here, so but I think you understood. So a lot of people do not do this passage. I don't know, but this is a trick that my auntie gave me, and it actually makes a lot of difference. So I usually, and I'm gonna use my hand, but you wanna do whatever you want if it's bad for you. I'm gonna use it. So you mix together the two types of meats, and you try to like mix them very well, so that becomes like they yeah, you just mix them very well. No, I'm fine. I actually like this part. So actually,
No shame in liking that part.
no. So you mix them very well, and if you don't like to do this, I don't know, use gloves, use whatever, but use a spoon. If you want to use a spoon, it will take forever, but you can use a glove if you want, but I think you can just wash your hands after. Okay. So if, for example, you cannot find the sausage, because the sausage has already spices inside, so it has already garlic, it has already some herbs here in the US, whatever. So you can, if you cannot find it and you found only the pork, minced pork, yeah, sometimes they just mix that thing so that it doesn't stick. And it doesn't burn.
The celery.
Yeah, exactly. Mix the vegetables so they don't burn in the meantime. So you don't, I was saying, let's say if you don't find the sausages right now, because sometimes it can happen, especially now in quarantine, because people eat them a lot. You can buy minced pork and put in this, during this, like in this moment, salt, some salt and pepper, some like powder, like what do you say, garlic powder, onion powder, like just to put some spices inside, so that it will get more flavor.
So I've got a question. So what about if I'm trying to eat less red meat? Can I have do it with turkey, minced chicken?
No.
No, just no.
No.
Okay. Even if I put the garlic.
No, we don't use chicken in pasta or in any sauce
Nothing.
that goes in pasta. Chicken is something that, like, this is like the traditional way. If you want another way, you ask me. But this is the time teaching the traditional. I want to be clear. Also, like, I apologize for the vegetarian. The traditional meal here, it has a lot of meat. Sorry. But there are alternatives. I actually would prefer to eat a vegetarian ragu than a ragu with chicken. Like,
Okay.
No. Okay. No, you don't. I don't know why you make this question, Mario.
Oh, because we have to eat less red meat in general.
Whatever. You don't have to do it every day. You do it. That's why you make tons of it. Like, it lasts for days. Okay. So I wash my hands, and we're here. We have to wait. We have to wait a little bit, like a couple of minutes, to have the. Yeah, this needs more time. So we need a couple of minutes more. Even 5. Well, with the high heat, it's actually working really well. You can see already that it got reduced. Already, yeah, you see, it's already much a lower volume than before. So you want a little bit more, and you want the things caramelized. The longer these can go, better will taste the final results. So longer you actually saute the vegetables, much better the taste will be. But it's fine if you don't. It will still taste amazing. So it's fine. but it will taste more amazing if you leave them for a long time. I saw once on TV on a cooking show in Italy, woman from Bologna made ragù on live, and she had already the sautéed vegetables that were ready. They were so melted together that you couldn't even see the shapes anymore. So it was like literally, I don't know, goodness, melted goodness. It was amazing. It was, So I never actually got to that point because I get bored after a while. So it's fine if you don't. And we just wait another couple of minutes. I will then explain you a little bit more. So we need also nutmegs and cloves. Cloves are a very weird ingredients actually, because they are usually used. They're used. Well, you probably know it as a pumpkin spice, one of the pumpkin spice, probably, right? So in this case, you just need a little bit. It's not like it's seriously like, I don't know. I will tell you. It's like seriously a very, very small pinch. If you have it grounded. If you don't have it grounded, if you have the actual cloves, 6 cloves are more than enough. And if you want, you can put them inside of a like sort of a tea bag or a fake tea bag, but I usually put them in. Oh, well, it happens. Okay, so I burned my food.
She's busy talking and I'm busy cooking.
Okay,
this is my show.
Well, I burned it a little bit. It's fine. It will have some taste. It's fine. So actually, let's put the meat in. So it's gonna be easier. Even if it's not like this is not the results that you want. You want it more cooked. And you definitely know burned. But so we put everything here.
So we have a couple new people. Do you want to briefly go over what's in there?
This is, oh thank you. This is beef and the sausages mixed together with your hands. And
El sofrito?
And the sofrito. And the vegetables under are onion, carrot and celery.
How many?
2 onions, 3 carrots, and a stalk of celery.
Thank you, Betta.
You're welcome. Well, people can just join at midday or watch it. No? Okay, so you cook, like now this needs to be cooked. I don't know how to say sgranato. So it needs to be... So now it's a big clump, like it's a big, unique mass of meat. You don't want that. You want like small pieces, okay?
So you want to use the wood spoon to chop up the meat?
Oh yeah.
And mix it.
You mix it with the vegetables, and you chop, and you kind of like separate the meat between each other. This is gonna So if you, for example, in this case, if you decided as I did to like not cook completely thoroughly the vegetables because because I don't know, you have to go somewhere and you don't have time or whatever, something happened, or you're lazy. Just make sure to boil longer the whole sauce, because you don't want to feel the vegetables at the end. Like in the results of the final results of the sauce, it's all blended together. It's you don't recognize the single flavors. It's like it's a
Sorry, there we go.
It's a all unique flavor, but you need to turn a little bit.
Okay, how about here?
Yeah, that's fine. So you go on like this for a while, okay? You're.
So who's making it online? Is anyone?
I think Joe was making it.
Hey Joe, hey Watson.
Joe asked me if he could, if it was short enough, the live. It was like, how long do I take for, how long will take to prepare the sauce before putting it in the slow cooker? Like probably an hour.
Oh, Joe's here, you know it. So the slow cooker, for those who use the slow cooker, normally they come in low temperature and high temperature?
Okay, yes, it's true. Good question, good point. Okay, so thank you, Mario. You guys, you should thank Mario for this because I would forget. Okay, so yes, if you use the slow cooker, you have like lower temperature or higher temperature, like the setting can change. So if you put high temperature, I think that between 6 and 8 hours of the cooker will be fine. If you put low temperature, that is exactly what I did the first time that I used it. I left it overnight and
10 hours.
No, I literally left it for a day.
Oh.
Like I started, like I made it like in the evening. I put it overnight, and then the day after I went to the university, and then I came back, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was like 12, more than 12 hours. It was like a very long thing.
You know, also,
but it was a low temperature.
you know who else is joining us and also making it?
Yeah.
Isabel Jeffers, Nick's mother.
Woo! Hello. Hello, Nick's mama.
Nick is gonna eat so well after this. He's such a lucky guy.
Once he gets to Texas, I hope everything is going well there. So you see, like this is the more or less the consistency that you want. Like there are small clumps, or like the raw meat is already in small clumps, but it's starting to cooking, and it's getting nice and I don't know, finely mixed with the rest. Okay, so voila. So have you noticed, if you notice it, I didn't add salt or spices yet. I will add them with the tomatoes because we don't want them to burn, because otherwise it change the flavor. We don't like the spices in Italy or in Italian traditional dishes. They are not overwhelming in the plates. Usually we use it as to enhance the flavors of the natural things that we use. So it's usually like they're not like they don't overwhelm, they don't overrun on top of the rest of the flavors. So we can actually put some the fire, like I will put the fire a little bit higher so that it gets cooked more faster. And we prepare the wine.
Well, we also need our glasses here.
Okay. So this is actually a fantastic wine. Oh, actually for Isabella, she loves wine. So this is a Ripasso Valpolicella Superiore, which is oh my god, which is very fruity. It's amazing. This smells like home. Okay, so we want like a half glass of wine. And believe me, it's like, yes, you want, like you can use cooking wine, but if you use a good wine, it makes a difference.
Hey, I also want half a glass, please.
Let's
No.
give this to this first. Okay? then you can put these away and you can enjoy your wine. Okay, so now we can put this. Okay. And we wait that the vapors, the alcohol evaporates, like the other time and with the risotto. Same thing. Okay.
So in the U.S., you don't have this wine that you
No,
just
you
showed
don't.
us. So
but
what?
you can use any like a Merlot, it's fine.
Okay.
Any wine, any red wine, it's fine.
Okay.
Not sweet.
Yeah,
please.
that smells like a dry red.
Yeah, this is a dry. Well, so most of the Italians wine, we don't really have that many sweet wines, and most of the Italian wines are tendentially dry. Sometimes they have like they smell sweet. They do smell sweet, but they don't taste sweet. They don't taste like sugar. Here they taste like sugar sometimes. You don't want that. So sorry. So they can taste slightly sweet, but it's a very different thing. So so see the color of the meat changed because of the red wine a little bit. It's more purplish. Oh my god, yes. So it smells amazing at this point. If you don't have red wine, use white wine. It's okay. It's like it's fine. You will get at the like once you learn to do these things, and once you actually understand how good it is, you just wanted to do it more and more. So you will get perfect. Like you will get much better in this. Okay, now that more or less that is almost done. While the wine vapors are getting out of the things, we can drink some wine. I actually prefer glass. I want glass. I don't want this.
Andrew's here with us, so that means Rafa's probably here.
Oh, Andrew, yeah, I want that. The one. Yeah, that. Thank you so much.
I know you by now.
Okay. Oh, actually, I can use this. So a little bit for Mario, for Guillermo. Mario! And a little bit for me, thanks.
Oh, cheers.
And happy 25th of April!
Cheers.
Happy Liberation Day! Okay. So, oh my god, yes. Okay. Now it's time for the tomato. So now these in here, oh my god, I don't want to spill it. In here there are 2 cans of 28, whatever, odds.
So Joe, to your question, it's on high right now.
Woo!
The temperature's high, but we are cooking this much faster than Betta recommends.
Yes. So if you have a little bit more time, put it like around 7 or 8. But it's okay if you put high once, like I actually put high when I put the wine, because I wanted to, I want that the alcohol evaporate fast, but the flavor of the wine remains inside the meat. So if you put it high, it's fine. Okay. So this is a lot of it. It's normal. Okay. So you mix it well.
And you turn the temperature down after the tomato.
Yes, I did. So I put the temperature around 6 and 5, and after this moment is actually like you just need time. Like right now, you're almost like your work is almost done. We just have to put salt and the spices, but your work is almost done.
Bravo.
Okay, so salt. Sorry. Salt, abundant, because we didn't put any, so we put, okay. You want
So like
this.
2-3 teaspoons.
Yes, throw 2 teaspoons. A little bit of nutmeg, like this, and a little bit of cloves.
Grounded cloves. And if
That's it.
And it. Oh, okay. Just
Okay.
that.
Yes, maybe two.
And if it's not grounded, how many cloves do you use? 6 cloves.
I use 6 cloves, but if you put 8, it's fine.
What about the
If you
pepper?
put 12, yes, thank you. If you put 12, it will taste a little bit more like cloves, but it will taste good. In any case, it really depends how much you like it. Then a little bit of pepper, not even too much. because it's not something that it needs to be spicy. It's just like the pepper, I believe, that enhanced flavors, and it's the only thing that I actually forgot to put in the carbonara, which is actually crucial in there, but it's fine. Like I put it pretty much everywhere. And that's it. Done. So pretty much this is what you have to do. This is your job. And then now you just give intermittent love to it. So it's just like every half an hour, 20 minutes maybe at the beginning. You mix it sometimes and you just forget about it for a fair amount of hours. So it's
At five or six, right?
Yeah.
Temperature. Okay.
5 or 6 of temperature, and you can even put I actually put 4, between 3 and 4 when it's done. Like while you cook. So until now, I suggest between 5 and 7, okay, of the temperature for cooking right now. Like until sorry, I repeat.
Let's try that again.
So the first part where you cook the vegetables and the meat, etc., you can keep the temperature a little bit higher. So between after 5, okay? So everything after 5 in the first part of the cooking, in the first part of the preparation, it's fine. After this point where you put all the spices, the tomatoes, the wine, etc., you cook below 5, okay? For 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, more it goes on, better it is. If you have tomato paste, this is the moment to put it. I don't know if I do.
I don't think we do. Do we?
I have no idea. I think
I'll check.
Doesn't matter. If you have it, this is the moment to put it. The quantity. The last time that I put it, I put they sell the jars here, or the tubes. If you have a tube, I put half of the tube. Yes, this is the tube. I will put this half of this tube, I will finish the tube because I already used the first half, and I will put it now. It's fine.
So Barbara Meneghezzo
Oh,
says
ciao.
buon appetito. Grazie Barbara.
Ciao. Okay, so wow, okay, and that's it. We mix it, and we leave it. That's it, and this is on. If you want to use the slow cooker, this is the time to transfer everything in the slow cooker. Once you get once you mix all the ingredients, you can just put everything in the slow cooker and leave it there for between 8 hours and 12. 8 hours with high temperature in the slow cooker, 12 hours with low temperature. And if you don't use the slow cooker, you want to use a lid. A lid and sorry. This is
This is fine.
back and forth. So what do you need is a little bit of space. So if you have, this lid is not even the right size of this pan, but it's fine. So if you have actually a lid that is fine, that is the right size, you put a wooden spoon in the middle and you put the lid on top. This actually gives a little bit of space because you want this so that the vapors and the water evaporates and the sauce will get thicker. And that's it.
Do we have any questions? Come si dice in italiano?
Una domanda? Avete domande?
Avere domande?
I wasn't prepared. Any questions?
Avere domande?
Avete domande?
Avete, Oh, this was, I think, the fastest one so far.
Was it? No, it's 40 minutes. The fastest was the
carbonara?
carbonara. Well, I guess we're done. Actually, I will show you something that I made with the sauce. So this is something that I made the other day, and it's so I told you that there is a lot of sauce, like really a lot. Can you take it from the fridge? It's actually on the plate. And once you have it defrosted, because now you freeze it, of course freeze it, like you can't keep it for 1 week on the things. But once you have it defrosted, it will look like this, because no, I'm not gonna eat it. You want, yes, but because the fat will solidify, so it will be very thick. Okay, you can see it's very it doesn't go anywhere. It's extremely thick. And one thing that I made the other day, it was with this that it was already thick. It was this that is a cabbage wrap. This is cold, that's why it's got so easily to cut. It's a cabbage wrap with potatoes and with the Bolognese sauce inside, which is actually very nice. And this is something that you can make. This is an alternative of pasta. Otherwise, you can just. This is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to heat up, like boil a little bit this with a little bit of water. I will add slightly a little bit of water in a pot, like that much, like a shot of water, and I will reboil this, and then I will boil some water, salt, and I will put pasta in it, and I will eat the pasta with this. This is gonna be my lunch today, or dinner, I don't know yet. But yeah, thank you for being here again, and I hope you will enjoy the Bolognese sauce tonight or tomorrow, or
and Happy Liberation Day today. For
the next 10 days. And Happy Liberation Day! Happy Resistance Day! Yes.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Viva i partigiani!
Sì.